over the last decade or so, Alex Salmond's been in denial. He's not willing to accept that it was his own economic case. And so he's looking for a plan B, to coin a phrase. And that plan B is the Daily Record's Vow front page 2 days before the referendum. And if you listen to the experts, like John Curtis, Professor James Mitchell, they just feel that is nonsense. And I did notice a variation of the Blame the Newspaper theme by Salmond in the last couple of weeks, where he said that the failure of the Scottish Sun to endorse Yes was another major factor. And I'm like, come on. I mean,
it's interesting. Had they endorsed, and it did look possible at some point, Paul, if you remember. Had they endorsed the SNP a couple of weeks or even 3 weeks before, certainly you think about newspaper circulations at that point, and I can understand, but I thought that was interesting as well, and probably far more relevant than the Daily Records and the Vow.
It was a pretty spectacular bottle job, I always thought, for the Sun. It was a just sit on the fence was really cowardly, in my opinion. But the Vow just maybe had a minor impact.
Great front page.
Great front page. Well done. Yeah. Well done, Murray Foot. Well done, Murray.
Where's he now?
I'm sure
if you're listening, Murray, it was you that won it. Well done, Murray. We don't hear much about Murray in the Vow these days. He's off doing something completely different.
Well, that is a good question, Paul. Would you not expect to hear as the chief executive of the SNP on the 10th anniversary of the Indie Ref?
You would think so, and yet, he's taken a vow of silence, to coin a phrase. But I think that he put together a wonderful front page, and if I was him, I would be tweeting about it constantly this week.